Hi guys, welcome to my video. My name is Chesline and we're going to do a story time. Story time about how I met my sugar daddy. Yep, sugar daddy. But it was not easy. That did not last long because the thing about rich men, oh my god. I'm not saying all rich men are like that, but okay. Well, I was carrying my daughter to school and I was walking coming back home. And when I realized I met this person in this big van just stop across the road and was calling me. So I was like skeptic. I was like, um, I don't know you. And he came out of the van and he was an older man in his about 60s, yes, 60s. And he was not bad looking for his age. He looked good for his age. And so he came out of the van and he came across the road and was talking to me and said he liked how I look and blah 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 and thing. And I was like, okay. And he's like, giving me his number. He owned like some trucking companies. So I took his card and I went home. I wasn't giving him my number because I did not know you. So you're not getting my number. So yeah. So I went home, I was there, and I told my girlfriend about it, and my girlfriend was like, call him, girl, he have money, like, call him, and you're single, so why not? And so he's like, I called him, and he's like, I'm going out, I'm going down the country, the next day if I wanted to come with him. So I was like, should I go? But I was like, you know what? Just go and enjoy yourself and have like a fun. You need a little break from the house and things. So I was like, okay, I went and oh my god, the man was so oh he was so like he had some ways, like some spoiled rich ways about him and the way he talked to people, it was like degrading. And when we were in the car driving, he had two of his friends with him driving him, right? And we're in the back and he was like all the time he was like rub down my chest, put your hands on my chest and rubbing down my chest. And I'm like, I don't know you. And so I was like, you know what, let me just, yes, I rubbed his chest. And then I was like, okay then. And we reached and we were eating seafood and so on. And some of his other friends and their girlfriend was there. So I was like talking to him now, finding out about him. He had a wife. I did not know that. He had a wife, and his wife knew about every woman that he was talking to. I was like, seriously? And sometimes he and his wife would speak to a woman together and do things, if you know what I mean. Yes, like I would never be that type of wife. Well, anyways, yes. So we were there and talking and I was enjoying the seafood and his friends was nice. His friends were talking to me and we were laughing and talking. But he was like he said something like he was saying something to his friend and I was like, well, I wouldn't, if it was me, I wouldn't. They asked me what was my opinion. I said I wouldn't. I really be so comfortable doing that, and he was like, "Go suck a dick." I was like, I looked at him like, "Are you really talking to me?" And his friend was like, "Don't say that to her." Because his friend was the one that we were sitting and talking most of the time because his friend was really nice. And he was like, don't say that to her. That's so disrespectful. Don't talk to her like that. And I was like, thank you. And then he was like, well, because he was drinking like crazy, so he was drinking like a fish. And I was like, you know what? Let me stay away from this man right now and let me go over. to his friends. So most of the nights I stay with his friends, talking to his friends and drinking and eating and so on. So then he was like, let's go out here, let's go out. He wanted me to go out at the gate with him. So I was like, okay. And I went out at the gate with him. He was kissing up on me. And I was like, okay. And he was, if we could do things, I'm like, I just know you. I met you yesterday, not because you have your money. That means I would just be like, yes, let's do this, let's do that. No, I'm not desperate. And he was like, okay. So I made up an excuse and told him. So he's like, all right then. So that kind of knocked him down a notch. He wasn't too happy about that. But anyways, I didn't care. And so the rest of the night I spent with my friends. When I was so I was like in the night now I told him I was ready to go home because I was feeling so uncomfortable being there with him. No lie. So I was like, okay, I'm ready to go home. And then when we were ready to go home now, we drove home. He wasn't too all that happy and stuff. But when when I reached home now, he's like, all right, take care of yourself. And he gave me 20 grand. So I was like, okay, you take care of yourself too. And I took my money and I went in. I was like, okay, everything's great. I was like, okay, I got my money and I would never call you back again. It's not like I told him that I was at the pay me or give me a money. Like he gave it to me and I was like, I took it and I was glad. But oh my god, he called me the next day. I just blocked his call. I was ugh. I was so turned off about his behavior and his actions. I did not want to see that man again. So his friend took my number though and we keep in contact. I was working at Mother's after that and his friends used to come in and he would buy lunch for himself and his friends and he would pay give me money to buy lunch and so on. So I met a good friend out of that situation and this friend wanted to get be more than friends with me but I was like hell no, hell to the no, because his friend had money too but I was like no, let me stay away from you guys. No, I'm not doing that. So, anyways, that is my story. It was so crazy, but yes, that happened, and I don't know. I don't. I'm not. I met other guys that had money because I met other people that had money that was not as stuck up as that person, but that type of person I do not want to deal with. They don't seem to have respect for other women because they feel like they can get anything they want because they have money, and I don't condone that none at all. So yep, that's it. So leave a comment telling me your story and how if you ever met a sugar daddy and what was your experience like because maybe yours were better than mine because yes, so just leave a comment telling me your story and subscribe to my channel and press the like button and share with your friends, please and thank you. So have a nice day. Bye.